Hey guys, so what we're going to do today is we're going to finish up our bathroom. Here you already seen I have a bathtub, shower, and all that good stuff. You can click that video up there if you haven't seen the shower. But I want to continue the bathroom, and in this area right here I want to have a sink and a mirror and some areas to sit down and get yourself ready for the morning if you got contacts to put on or something like that, and maybe some storage down here. So what I need to do is I need to build some kind of some kind of backing where I could mount things to this so that I could do all those things I want to do. So first I want to build some compartments, just some dividers and a little tray where I could store some things down here. And from that tray I'm going to have a wall that I could build up there. But that wall has to be very flush so that I could still pull this out. So you can see I don't have a lot of room, so I need to be creative about how I want to do that wall. Let's see how that goes. Start with this divider, and I'm going to make a little bit of a shelf here so that I could build up. All right, got that little lip, so now it'll give me something firm to stand up and build up here. All right, so I built this board here to put, and I just put this top, screws, and cut it around the angle, the shape of that. I cut a notch here, and in that notch I have some holes drilled for a pin to hold it right here. Here's a closer look at the pin, and it comes around the back like that. All right, so now I'm going to take everything apart and paint it. All right, so I waited for the paint to dry, and there it is, and that's the way the board will look. I have some storage down here. I haven't decided whether I want to put dividers in there, but I don't want to make it smaller. But now I'm going to mount the sink. All right, so I have these levers in, and the idea is that I want to make this sink foldable. I'm going to have it something like that. Just hang the sink, bring this up, and then I'm going to hang it on something like that. And if you've never seen this, I'll leave a link down low. It's a collapsible sink, so it'll look like that. So I'm going to put some pieces of wood here, and then have something to hook this onto. Alright, that's the way it's going to sit as my sink. Okay, so instead of hanging it up, I decided to just Velcro this down. And there you go. It stays, and I could still unvelcro it and move the sink when needed. So now I got to paint it and then start working on the plumbing. All right, so even though these things come with a nice little drain hole, which works out well, but I still need to put on a bulkhead so that the connection is secure and water doesn't fly all over the place. So I got this bulkhead. I'll leave a link in the description for you. It's a 1/2 inch bulkhead, 1/2 inch to 3/4. I'm gonna stick it through. So it goes on pretty easy. It comes with 2 rubber washers, one for each side, but I don't want the washer on this side because it's gonna raise it up too high, which I don't want. So you could see it already raises up this point, so water will not completely drain. It'll stay in this little area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to caulk this area to make it more level so that the water actually goes down. It also comes with the plug on the other side if you need to plug it for whatever reason. But anyways, I'm going to caulk it later, but I'm going to set everything up and I'm going to caulk it last. All right, so what I also do is I made this side bigger. It's more, see, this one side's more narrow, this side's fatter, and I put a hole there. And the reason why I did that is for this. If you don't remember this, I'll leave a link in the description for this too. It's a great little faucet dispenser thing. So I'm gonna stick the line through this hole. It fits real snug. And there, we'll take a look at it. All right, so that's the way it's gonna look with the faucet right there, the drain. This line's gonna come down, and I'm gonna have my water reservoir, which just magically appeared. That's gonna go in there. And that is the way I'm gonna get my water from my sink. So now you can see I already started some plumbing. And the reason I did put it over here is just to get it out of the way of the center area. So now I'm gonna route some plumbing up into that. All right, the piping is done. So now we have the bulkhead, comes down, water comes through here, goes to this 3/4, and now it's gonna be reduced to 1/2. I want the 1/2 so that there's less, takes up less space, because I have that drawer that needs to come out. Comes down, angles, and goes out right there. All right, so let's test it. I haven't sealed everything up tight, but we're just gonna test it right now. It might leak a little bit because, again, this is not caulked in or anything like that, but it'll be good enough for our test. Turn this on. Well, let's watch everything flow. Down, and again I'm going to caulk that. All right, no leaks at all. Everything's nice and dry. Coming down, coming out. Let's look underneath. Working perfectly. All right, now I'm gonna just caulk that up and then finish it off. All right, so here's a look at what I did. I just put some foam to raise it up a little bit, and I filled it all left with caulking, and then we can cap this. It doesn't cap tight like it used to, but because it's kind of raised up, but I did the best I can, and I think it'll be okay. I just need it to cover up a little bit. It doesn't need to be a super secure cover. All right, so that's in there nice and good now. Got my faucet, and I can't turn it because it's only pivots on that tubing. Comes down to the water bottle, and let's test it out. Oops, take out that cap. Looking good, no leaks. Take a look down low. There. Draining. Perfect. So when this is done, if you're not level, there might be some water collecting over there, but that's the beauty of having something that's not screwed in. You know, you could just kind of lift it up and get all the water out. So that's the way it's gonna be. That's my sink. All right, so with my chair, I'll open up that chair. The person could sit back here and get ready in the morning, brush their teeth and whatnot. I'm gonna put up a mirror here, and then they're all set to go.